Lee and fabulous conversation with Mr. Boy George. Mr. George, how are things over in London these days? Are things still swinging? 'Cause I haven't been there in 2 years. I mean, it's like, the time just flies and, who knows what's going on. Have I missed out on anything the past 2 years? It's really been earth-shattering?
I don't know, I love London, but probably because I travel so much. That's the reason I love it. I mean, I go all over the place all the time, so London's home and it feels special. But
right, you go home and you feel safe.
Yeah, if I was there all the time, I'd probably get bored.
Where do you live in London?
I live in a place called Hampstead.
Oh, yeah.
Which is very nice.
I live there. So you have a nice little house?
I live in a kind of big, scary, gothic house. It's very kind of Addams Family. People always say it frightens them, but it's lovely. I love it. Lots of gargoyles and, sort of scary things hanging off it.
Are you living there by yourself?
I live by myself, yes.
And you're cool with that?
Well, I did used to live with someone for about 11 years, but that finished, and if I ever let anyone move in with me, they're going to have to be pretty damn special.
And pretty together.
Just somebody that's not somebody who has a job, number one.
Right. Oh, that would be nice. And an identity.
A car, maybe.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be an expensive one. No, I think as you get older, you get fussier.
I don't think fussier. I think you've gone through a lot of stuff in your 20s and 30s, and then you want a little bit of security and you want a little bit of stability. You don't want somebody coming in and rocking your world every day with their mishigas and their confusion.
And I think also it's hard for people in the public eye to find someone that they kind of connect with. You don't find that?
Yeah, of course. Of course it's hard. I mean, because the people automatically are intimidated by your identity. And, until they're allowed to get underneath and see who you really are.
Or they kind of fall in love with the surface. They fall in love with their sort of idea of you. And
Yeah.
They think you're strong and la la la.
Right, and then they get home with you and you floss, you do your nightly routines and
you show emotion and they run.
Exactly. Yeah, some people can handle it.
Well, I'm waiting to find that person.
Who are you? When you're ready
If you're
for
out there, call me.
When you're ready, they'll come.
That's what I keep hearing, though.
Well, you must know that from all your spiritual studies.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Are you still involved in some of your?
Sort of fringely.
What does that mean?
I've never really been. I hate this thing that if you get interested in anything, you have to become it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like if you do DJing or you do this or you read a Hare Krishna book, suddenly people have to call you
that's who you are, and that's it. That's the limitation.
And I just find, I'm just a magpie, and I just get, fascinated by things all the time, and I explore them, and I hug trees and go off to India, and it's good for you.
Of course, different things.
Because then you kind of realise that you don't really have to leave home. It's a bit like the Wizard of Oz.
That's right.
Dorothy, it's all in your own backyard.
It's genius. And no gay man has ever said that before. That's why it's hard to do an original gay show. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it is. It's true, and I feel the same way. And it seems like when we were younger and the entertainers were so eclectic, that was just par for the course. I mean, you look at somebody like, Shirley MacLaine or Frank Sinatra. They did it all. They were singers, they were dancers, they were actors. They went from, one emotional extreme to the next, and that was just, you just accepted that. That's what a performer did.
Well, Shirley MacLaine was my introduction to spirituality. Out on a Limb was the first kind of trippy book.
And that is truly trippy.
I read all her books, and then I moved on to like Cy Barber or whatever it was, but she was good, very entertaining.
She's a good lady.
Yeah, she seems like a real character. Mm-hmm. In Peru, things, spaceships, in a fur coat. I love that. I love that contradiction.
Fine. So, what's happening with Culture Club? Do you see them? Do you hang out?
We have actually just done a song for a movie. There's a new movie coming out called By the Way Your Cat's Dead. It's like an art house movie, and we've covered this song called Crystal Blue Persuasion, which is an old...
Oh, I love that. Crystal Blue Persuasion.
Yeah, which I didn't even know the song, but it's a great song. Mm-hmm. Very positive. So that's a happy song.
Yeah, but you didn't write it. And I'm sure you brought some sort of tragedy to it.
I did.
A tragic element to it that nobody else could possibly do except you.
I know, yes. Misery Merchant.
So when you're sitting down and you're writing, do you play an instrument?
No.
You don't. So do you
I start with words. I start with normally a subject. Someone's upset me. Someone's let me down.
Someone's disappointed you and broken your heart.
Yeah, they're normally kind of accusing. Sort of accusing songs, and then you start with the lyrics. It's always the lyrics first. Maybe the song title.
Right.
That's the kind of Bowie influence, because I always thought he had great song titles, these mad like Moon Age Daydream and, 5 years, all these kind of spooky sort of titles. So I always think of a good title, and then I walk around and write the song in my head.
But you hear the melody.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're a very musical person. I'm the same way. I mean, I collaborate with Mitch so that, I'll have an idea and then he'll take it and obviously and put it into a more...
Well, they give it posher chords.
Yeah. They give it some underpinnings.
Classy notes.
A lot of your sad songs, though, the music is very happy sounding.
It is. That's one of the sort of kind of contradictions of Culture Club, was that we wrote these really cheery kind of songs, but they were really miserable.
It's sort of the dichotomy of life, you know?
The cosmic joke. Happy, sad, happy, sad.
Did you guys ever decide on a song you could sing together, or was that just something that I'm just going to keep saying until I'm ready to like lose my
shit? We're going to do next time.
Next time? What's that?
You know the song. Play it, Mitchie, next time. Go ahead and strike a few chords there. Next time, I will hold you in my arms. Say it. Next time, I will blow your mind with all my charms. Oh, baby, I know I love you. Travel near and far. And I don't care if you walk out on me. You will always be my shining star. Next time, don't look me in the eye and tell me that you love me. No, I won't believe you. But you know I'd never deceive you, baby. Sometimes when you're home at night, you stroke my face, you say it's gonna be fine. But next time, don't lie to me. Next time, don't find a reason to walk out on me, baby. Next time, don't hold me close and then abandon me, baby. Next time.
That's the first time anyone's ever done that to me. It was beautiful.
Next time, you know I love you. Next time. We love you.
That was good.
Beautiful. We'll be right back. Somewhere, somehow. If we can pull it back together. Maybe.